We are joined now by Glenn from P&O Cruises. Nice to see you as well.
Hi, matey. How are you? Justin, how are you?
Good to see you again, Glenn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Competing for jackets tonight,
We are.
aren't
We're like a young Miami Vice. We are.
But, Glenn, I know that, you know, when our viewers call in on a Tuesday evening or a Friday, you're there, you're one of the team there to help and advise.
Yeah, they've let me out of the office again this evening, which is always nice. Yeah, between the team, as we've talked about earlier on, the people that work in the office, most of them have cruised before. They've got an experience. A lot of our staff at the moment are going on ship visits to see some of the new ships that are coming out. We were on the Anthem last week, we're on the Royal Princess this week, and I've actually been in the industry 10 years, so as I said, I slightly beat you. And I've been very, very fortunate. I have travelled the world. I've been to many of the ports of call that we visit, and the team in the office know what they're talking about. We can tailor-make the cruises to suit yourselves. We've got everything from one-day cruises to world cruises, 3-star up to 6-star cruises, and price range to suit.
So when you say you can tailor-make, you can change flights, airports, you can have on hotel stays.
Yeah, even tonight we've got stays maybe in New York. Extend it an extra couple of days and then we can work around you. We can tailor-make the cruise to suit your needs. It's your holiday and your money.
I remember, I mean, you know the phone number, obviously, 0800 840 1088. It's a free phone number. What time's the call centre open tonight?
It's going to be open until 10:30 tonight. The guys, I've just spoke to them in the office. They are ready and primed to take your calls.
Right.
They're like panthers ready to pounce.
And don't forget as well, you can also check out all the deals on the P&O Cruise website as well. I think I spend more time on that website than any other site, actually. And every cruise has its own ID number. If you jot that down, you can pop that in there. It will allow you to find the cruise even quicker. But we're going to start off with the cruise that has literally just come down in price. Even my notes were saying $469 before the show. It's just come down by another £20. This is a late deal. That lead price is for the 22nd of May. So you're talking about, what, 11 days' time?
Yeah. Got to start packing already.
You have, haven't you?
You have got to start packing already. But
you send these late deals from Southampton fly, don't they?
Yeah, they go really, really quickly. I mean, people sort of phone up and there's no point sort of thinking I might go or might not go. This is going 11 days. You need to start getting yourselves organised because you're going up to the fjords and it's a beautiful time of year to see Norway. The snow's been melting, the waterfalls are really, really good at the moment, and you're going to get some amazing views in Norway.
Well, let's talk about the beautiful ship, the Azura, as well, with, of course, P&O. And Justin, well, you know P&O, you worked for them for several years, so...
It's the great British cruise line, and, you know, the great thing with P&O is you know what you're going to get. P&O passengers go back time and time again. The staff, I actually watched this video earlier on. I recognise half of these guys. I spent 6 years at sea. The food's fantastic. This ship is actually based, if you know the cruise industry, it's actually a Grand Class ship. I can't believe they've got steak on the stone. Steak on a stone on a P&O ship. I am going to be there. One of the great things as well about P&O, entertainment, dancing. If you love your ballroom and Latin dancing, then you can trip the light fantastic in one of the ballrooms, and the shows are absolutely fantastic. You've obviously got all of the lecturers as well. And some of the spa facilities. I was on the Arcadia. That was the last ship that I was on before Azura actually came out. Remember, Azura is one of the newer ships just before Britannia came out. So really, really new and great to be on her. I mean, just look at what you're going to be experiencing.
I mean, honestly, the reason why I love cruises is you come back so relaxed. Everything's done for you, isn't it? Everything.
And the great thing about this is you're going in and out of Southampton, so there's no fly-in. You just turn up at the port. Your bags are taken on there. You can take as much as you want. You don't have to worry about any weight restrictions.
And they do. They take on everything. Oh, yeah. There's no shortage of baggage down at Southampton.
Yeah, it's only a 7-day cruise, but they bring 3 suitcases.
Well, why not if you can?
You know, just make the decision right now. If you're sat on your sofa, we're bringing you this cruise to your living room. It's, you know, if somebody phones you up, one of your friends, and said, I'm going on a cruise in 11 days' time, less than £500. Are you in? Make that decision right now and give the guys a
But we do know, you know, as Glenn said, you know, when we get a price like this, a late deal, it will go. And book tonight if you can. You know, the latest tomorrow, the day after, because it will go.
This will go tonight. We've only got a few cabins left on here. The prices are so good at the moment, and off to see the fjords.
Well, let's show you these beautiful fjords. We start, of course, from Southampton, and as Justin said, all your luggage is taken care of. Your party starts straight away.
Great sailorways as well.
Yeah, of course.
Great British sailorway with P&O, really, really big.
So the first day is at sea. The sea days are great.
Yeah, it's a big ship. I mean, it's a huge ship, Azura, so it's a good chance to spend the day just getting to know the ship, the facilities, getting to know everybody on board, and just sort of settling in before, obviously, you head up, of course, to Norway itself.
And our first port is Stavanger, isn't it?
Stavanger, yeah, very, very popular destination. A bigger city than some of the other places we're going to be visiting. Nice one, this one. You can just walk off the port area here. When I was there last year, they had a huge market going on, great stalls, but brilliant restaurants and bars to go and have a look at. Just be a little bit careful with Norway, because it's quite expensive to go and eat and drink outside, so just be a little bit aware of that. But again, when you go out to Stavanger, you've got the sail through the fjord there, the Fjorda. It's beautiful, and there's some of the views that you're going to see there.
And I was there this time last year.
That's not you, is it?
No, it's not. I wasn't brave enough.
It didn't get that bad, did it?
Do you know, I had the most amazing time. And even though these pictures are really good, in real life, it is even more spectacular and dramatic. It's outstanding.
The thing you've got to remember with fjord cruising, it's different from some of the other cruising. The actual cruising is some of the highlights, not just the port of calls. It's sailing through that fjord. And speaking to people the last couple of days about the fjords, they've never been there before. It's not just arriving in the port. You need to be on the back deck in the morning or for sail away, sit back, relax, and just take in the views when you're there.
And because the views are so good, we're going to tell you about the really affordable upgrades to ocean view and balconies in a second. Where's next then?
Moving on to a place called no one can pronounce, called Skjolden. Okay, this is another one of the small destinations they have. Again, when you arrive there, 3 or 4 small little houses, so it's not a mecca, it's not a metropolis, but you can go out walking and have a walk along the fjords, which is beautiful. Or one of the things I would suggest is going to the Jotunheim National Park. That's beautiful glaciers there. It's the largest glacier in Europe. You have an opportunity to go there, take your cameras, wrap up nice and warm, but again, phenomenal scenery there. Keep an eye out for the stave churches as well. They're synonymous with Norway as well, and you get the opportunity to stop on a couple of the tours there, of course, to go and have a look around.
Then, our next port is Olden, isn't it?
Olden, yeah. Again, another one of the new destinations for Norway. It's not so much popular as other ones, but this is the home to the Briksdale Glacier. Again, when we used to sell the tours here, people used to go to the Briksdale Glacier. You can go up and have a look at this glacier up close and personal, OK? Amazing chance to get photos, video cameras, and people used to love this port of call. And even, as I said, you want to go walk in and just get in, just relax in the fjords. Beautiful chance to do this.
Honestly, I came back so chilled.
It's
and then we were in Bergen, isn't it?
Yeah, Bergen's second largest city in Norway, behind Oslo. And this is one where you're probably going to do most of your shopping. You can go and walk around. Again, a great fish market there. You've got the leaning houses there that you can see there in the picture. So that's the older Hanseatic buildings, the wooden style 17th century buildings. And they do actually lean to the left. It's not even after you've had a couple of drinks. Again, when you walk around there as well, you've got the cable car and the funicular, which you can definitely do as well.
Yeah, that's what I did. It's great.
Great views of the whole city there. And the one thing I would recommend is that you get in contact with Margot and her team here at Planet Cruise. We've got excursions for you. They're much, much cheaper, and she can book them on for you and save yourself another couple of quid.
Brilliant. Now, final day at sea, and even that last day, everything is still happening on the ship, isn't it? Everything.
Definitely.
Everything's still going on. You've still got your shows going on. They'll have the final farewell before you head back into Southampton. And you'd have seen something you may have never seen before. As I said, a great time to go in May. Really, really fantastic.
And Justin, you were saying this ship is one of the newest ships in the fleet.
Yeah. And there's so much to do on board. As I said, a Grand Class ship, so it's slightly larger than some of the other P&O ships. And the great thing is, you've got a lot more deck space. Even though there's more passengers, you've got a little bit more room just to enjoy.
And you can always find a quiet bar, a quiet area. Ooh, the staterooms are beautiful as well.
Absolutely superb.
OK, you are saving tonight with Planet Cruise. We love Planet Cruise. £300 off the original price there. It is a late deal. And the benefit, because we're live, you imagine we're potentially broadcasting into millions of homes. You can snap this up tonight, but you will have to be uber quick. My little tip would be, this is what I always do, I always stay at the Meon Valley Marriott in Southampton. If you look after Planet Cruise customers, you can stay there from only £75 per person per night, and you get all your free parking, don't you?
It's well worth doing. You can park the car there, extend another night onto your hotel. It's a beautiful 4-star hotel. And then in the morning, once you've had breakfast, they transport you to the port, and it makes it nice and easy.
Yeah, well, do that tonight if you get that. Right, look at these prices. They are incredible. They have just come down. Great prices on the outside, so you're going to get all of that natural light, all of the views as well, of course. But you're going to need to be super fast to get those earlier dates there as well. Now, Justin normally presents the Friday show at 11 AM, don't you?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to be with you on Friday. And, well, all I'm going to say is, if you like that deal, book it right now, because not many cabins left and it's not long before departure. But on Friday, if you like P&O, I can't say too much, but make sure you tune in on Friday.
I will do. And so will you at home.
Wink, wink, nod, nod.